ideas have flourished on canvases, and our houses have been brought to life. Without it, we'd be living in a really boring world, wouldn't we? Now I'm going to tell you about the history of paint, what we have in the present, and the benefits that we get from paint. Now, the history of paint really doesn't have a start. You know, our first records of a painting is those of the cave paintings, which I don't really know if you can really consider this paint because it was made out of like iron oxides and stuff like that. But it is our first record, and through that everything kind of evolved and changed, with Aztecs using beetles to make red paint, and Indians using cow urine to make yellow paint, and the Romans who used different minerals to make certain things. And well, they say that it started with the Egyptians who used their bluegrass and grounded that down to make paint, and then it slowly flowed throughout everywhere else. And of course, it was over here in America, which is with the Indians, and I guess we have all these minerals, so we could still have it. And paint is everywhere in the world, so of course this thing is still alive, and we still have it in the present. In the present, well, they used it back then for war paint and stuff like that. But in the present, we have stained glass windows. I mean, those are in the churches. The stained glass windows are used to represent something, like pictures of angels and Jesus. They make us feel happy. That's the whole point of a picture. And of course, the old paint has worn away. And well, today we use paint to represent different feelings, like with the blues, the sadness, and the happiness over here. We actually have paint today that when it hits sunlight, it'll actually clean itself. And today I use paint. I use paint for art. For art, I use it to express myself, to make myself feel better. It's a hobby, really, but you know, that's kind of the benefit of it. The benefits of paint, each one has a different color. Yellow being red being angry, orange being energetic, yellow being surprised, blue being calming, green being, I guess blue is sad and green can be calming. It's kind of a mix between the two, so I'm not for sure. I guess it depends on how you feel. And then purple usually meaning jealousy, but they also have that saying, you're green with envy, so I guess it can go both ways. But the benefits is that we each have our favorite color. You know, that color makes us feel happy. For our bedroom, we might have that certain color on our wall, because when we walk into that room, we want to feel that color. In certain paintings, of course, you know, they use it to represent some kind of feeling or idea, something that we can get out of it. That's the whole point. That's the reason why it's still here. I mean, when we walk into this room, the tan walls are trying to keep us in a box, maybe to try and keep us stay calm, you know, for us to learn. And something to make us feel better, you know, because it's school. You can't really have too much fun. Today, people have painted buildings to look like books. They painted trees on the side. You know, it's just a new way to express ourselves. So now you know the history of paint, the present of paint, and the benefits of paint, and why it's still alive. Now, we don't have to think about what our life would be like without color, because our life is full of color, and through life, our ideas have flourished on canvases, and our house have been brought to life. And I'm done.
All right.